Welcome to the Rapscallions podcast with Steven, Nick, Dylan, Dustin, and Brandon.
Welcome in to the Rapscallions podcast, and we are the Rapscallions. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Dustin's here and he's queer.
You would know.
See, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the first time Dylan speaks, it's not just to say hi or anything. It's always just to put down other people.
Dylan likes turtles.
Hey guys, what's happening? We're here
Sometimes I can't handle the negativity.
Yeah.
bringing you some great content with some great guides.
Thank you. That was awfully.
We
Who
will be your
also
guides
happen
for
to
this
be
evening.
pieces of shit.
4 guys, 8 thighs.
Oh,
2.5
get that
dicks.
call back. And Dustin's over here with 2 Viagra pills sitting next
You
to
just
him.
pushed them to me, dude. Don't lie. Dylan gave those to you.
That's what we do. We get in the studio and we pop Viagra.
With no pussy in sight.
We stay hard.
That's the motto of the podcast.
I'm hard as fuck, boy.
Rock hard dudes.
Take Viagra and see who can come first.
Rock hard dudes and no, there's no abs in sight.
All right. With that all being said, we're gonna jump right into our first segment here.
Steven, I'm going to need you to bring up that energy a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna do the first segment for today is I prefer.
I prefer.
I'm not going to lie.
Nice save.
I
Nice
smoked
save.
some reefer earlier.
Not going to lie, that made some pussies twinkle.
Prefer.
Twink-
I prefer.
Twinkle,
Twinkle.
twinkle, twinkle,
Pussies.
little pussy.
Twinkle, twinkle, little pussy. How I wonder how wet you are.
Okay.
The rest of the world knows it is. Would you rather?
Throb, throb,
Yes.
throb.
Yes. Would you rather?
Make that pussy beatbox.
Okay. If we could move on. All right.
Carry on, sir.
For the first one. All right. Here we go. Would you rather have a face that everyone laughs at or a name that everyone laughs at?
Well, Dustin already has one of them faces.
So this is literal, by the way. Just so you guys can encompass this, it's if somebody looks at you, they will literally burst out laughing every single time. Or if they hear your name, they will literally burst out laughing every single time.
A name.
Well, what kind of name would that be? Yeah, because you don't.
No, it's your name, bro. If they say your name,
Yeah, no.
Name.
A name.
yeah, I know that's what. But Dylan goes, "What
Oh.
kind of name?"
What kind of name?
Well, when I first meet somebody, I don't tell them my name. So
It doesn't even.
But
Okay,
they see my
if they
face.
say if your name is Dylan and they say the name Dylan, whether or not they're referring to you or not,
Oh, I thought you mean like he has like a name like
They
Dick
will
Throb, and you're like, that's pretty fucking funny, you know? And then you
no,
start
this
laughing.
is your name.
Or it's just like immediate
I
laughter
will
every
say,
time.
our last name already got some laughs back in that elementary school.
oh yeah, wallet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will it? That sounds like wallet.
Will it or won't it?
Yeah, I've heard that one too.
I think I beat you. I think I beat you guys in that department, honey man. Come on now, guys.
That is true.
Yeah.
Hey, honey,
Yeah,
man, you got
that's,
some
that's
honey?
true. I would hate to be you.
Yeah,
All right, so
that hurt.
But I will say that we have some unique last names that you don't really hear too often. Instead of a motherfucker who's
You have
Smith.
a unique face.
yeah,
Smith. What the
Smith
fuck is a Smith?
Makes me wanna
Fuck
punch
you.
it.
or Johnson
fucking douche.
or
Well,
Johnson,
every
Smith.
last name is like derived from what like your like ancestors did like at that time, right? Like it's like they just put what their occupation was.
yeah,
like that's why
actually,
Yeah.
So like pretty much Mason, everything like that. That's what they did back in the day. Like Honeyman, I was probably a beekeeper. You
So
know,
what does a Muhammad do? Because that's the most common last name.
he was
on earth.
probably
Read a
like
book for once.
probably religious.
A
you know?
terrorism.
a
They
terrorist.
blow up.
A terrorism.
Muhammad, they're a terrorism.
But like like Andy Dick. What did they do? Did they like massage dicks? It had something to do with dick.
Yeah, it's a long line of prostitutes. Proud line of prostitutes.
Male prostitutes.
Well, here's
No.
something
Or
crazy.
They did Dick, so their
So
last name was Dick.
Okay,
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
before we answer this question
laid there.
of would you prefer, or what would you prefer, the interesting fact is that a willet is actually also a type of bird. So if what Dustin said, then so what does that mean? That whoever created the willet name, they were like
Fucking birds.
they really like yeah.
Or they just
Whoa, he takes it there.
Or they
I
just
was
breeded
I was
them.
gonna say a willet keeper, but Brandon goes straight to they were fucking them, fucking willets.
Yeah, just like, here in the South, when you buy chickens, you got to make sure. Are they eating chickens or fucking chickens?
I don't know, but he kind of looks like a chicken fucker.
I'll trade you an unfucked chicken for that.
Let the record show that he is pointing at Dustin right now for
Yeah.
the listeners.
Boss, he said, I don't fuck no chickens. What movie is that from, guys? Come on. Don't disappoint.
Yeah, you got me.
No. It's
like the opening
no.
scene.
It's
House of a Thousand Corpses.
yes. No, not
No.
House of a Thousand
No,
Corpses. It's the second one.
Close.
It's Devil's Rejects.
Yep. Thank you very much.
All right. So, which do you? So name. I think you and Brennan Dillon. They said name already. So which do you prefer? Would they laugh?
Name, yeah,
Your
name.
Yeah, because they laugh at your face. That's pretty fucked. Like,
That's just annoying.
yeah.
Like, past hurt feelings and all
Hey,
that.
for the love of God, I need somebody who knows CPR. My wife is choking. They look at you and they just start busting up laughing. You
Hey,
know?
Janet, come look at this guy.
I've had people laugh at my face.
I wouldn't doubt that.
True story.
True story.
You kind of do resemble like a ferret. In a way. All right, my bad.
Does everybody laugh at a ferret?
No, his
Are
face.
ferrets
I said he kind of resembles
Ferrets
one,
are
like his
cute.
face.
Everybody's like, "Oh my god, a ferret!" So that was a stupid comment.
I wasn't trying to be hurtful. I was just, if you're taking it as a compliment, take it as a compliment. I mean,
Yeah, he's calling you cute.
You resemble a fucking sloth.
All right, let's go to the next would you rather. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I got to pick a good one, though, because some of these are
Have you seen a sloth? They're ugly motherfuckers.
Oh, Sid. Sid the sloth.
okay. This is a self-reflection question, all right?
What the fuck is that?
Will you stop making weird sounds into the mic? Thank you. All right. So, would you rather have a child who's the smartest kid in the world or have a child who's the most popular kid in the world?
Smartest. Who gives a fuck about being popular?
Yeah, but at the same
People
time,
are
there will be... I mean, there are times you want to whoop your kid's ass anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What if he's smarter than
And if
you?
he's smarter than you, you're going to want to fuck that little bastard up. All right, look here, you little son of a bitch.
But don't you want your kid smarter than you?
I know molecular structures.
I know
It'd be like
quantum physics.
If Sheldon was your son.
Oh,
Really?
dude.
Let's see how do you defend yourself in a fight. How about that, smart ass?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have made it to adulthood if he was my son.
Well, okay, just keep in mind, I'm going to throw this out there, though. In both of these, money is not a factor because you're going to get lots of money no matter what. Either
Right.
way. If you're really smart or if you're really popular, either way, money's going to come. So money is not an issue. This is really, I guess,
Just which fucking situation would you rather deal with?
yes.
Definitely, I would say the smart kid.
Me too, because that would just be better
Because
for him.
if you think about it,
Or
all
her.
the people who are famous just for the sake of being famous, they're kind of fucking retards.
I mean, Tekashi 6ix9ine
Kardashians?
is popular.
Yeah.
Would you want your son to be that?
Well, it doesn't. This question doesn't necessarily say what they are popular for.
Yeah, but probably in this generation, nothing very good.
Probably nothing good.
Yeah. If they're popular strictly for the sake of being popular, they got famous off of something bad.
Yeah, I would say smart is that. What do you
Maybe
say?
not
Dustin?
necessarily something bad per se, but something you wouldn't want for your own fucking child.
Yeah.
Like Kim Kardashian's famous because she has a sex tape with a rapper.
Goblin dick.
Would you want your daughter to? Oh yeah, Kim
Well-
Kardashian's a millionaire, but would you want your daughter to turn out to be fucking Kim Kardashian? I wouldn't.
Well, really.
Well, her dad was
I was about to say
OJ's lawyer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they grew up with money, but the fame,
Yeah.
True.
That's how she got famous. Yeah.
Okay.
money doesn't bring you fame. But
Well, her
fame brings you
ass,
money.
her ass in that sex tape got her famous.
Or
but
what if your daughter was Paris Hilton?
Well, again, she comes from money too.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why she's famous.
Well, she's famous because of the shit she's done, i.e., sex tape.
Catch Me Outside girl? What about her? You know,
That's different.
Well, she didn't come from money. She made herself popular with
Yeah.
her fucking ignorance.
but that's like still like she's popular. Like, would you want?
Yeah,
Her to
exactly.
be
That's
famous
another
from that.
example
Yeah.
of why somebody would become
Yeah, I
famous.
wouldn't want that to be my daughter.
I mean, she did buy her mom like a fucking big ass house, but she talked like, you ever see her videos? Like it's probably the worst thing ever. Like having to deal with her every
she was
day.
fucking
You know,
rappers when she was 17.
she's not bad. I see her nowadays. She's fucking hot as hell.
No, speaking of her, you know what's crazy is that she
Money.
opened up. What was it last year? They
she
made
got
it
some
a
big old titties.
They made it a big thing because she opened up her OnlyFans, and I read an article that said that in 1 year,
She made like a million, over a million.
she made like $2.5 million in 1 year just on OnlyFans.
Well,
What about Bella Thorne, the Disney star?
Did she do the same thing
She made $1 million in her first day.
of OnlyFans?
Yes.
well, what she did was
Tell me that's-
was
She
Tell-
was pretty hot.
on her birthday, she
but-
literally dropped her OnlyFans. That's why she made so much money.
Tell me
Literally
that's-
on her birthday, that's when her OnlyFans dropped.
Tell me that's not disgusting though. Turn 18, dropping OnlyFans. That means they were
The
just,
same day?
They were just waiting for an opportunity to see you naked.
Well, yeah, there's people
That's
out
disgusting.
there who groom these girls.
Yeah. It's fucking disgusting.
Like, who was it? I think it was Drake's been accused of grooming.
I gotta give the props to the Catch Me Outside girl, man.
Dan,
Because like Daniela I don't know.
Danielle,
I don't know, man.
Danielle
I can't
Bregoli.
wait till you turn 18 and shit like that.
there's
You're a pedophile.
well, just
Yeah.
like they say, Dan Schneider, who produced like all the fucking Nickelodeon shows, all that. They
He had a
said he was
feet
grooming.
fetish. He had a feet fetish.
Yeah.
Actually, Jeanette McCurdy, the blonde girl from iCarly,
Which
Just-
he also produced. Yeah.
just released a book called I'm Glad My Mom Is Dead, because she didn't want to be a star. Her mom forced her to do that. And she said, and she calls out Dan Schneider on it, saying how he was like very weird and very interested in
Multiple-
he was only
multiple
there on the
people.
days that they would shoot like their feet and shit.
Well, that's crazy. If she didn't want to do it, her mom forced her to do it. Then why didn't she just do a shitty audition? Because if she's not a good actress, she won't get the job. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't she just
Well,
sabotage?
Mom's
at the
like,
same time,
you
you're
do
a
bad, I'm
kid.
gonna beat your ass.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're
Even-
a kid under pressure from
Yeah,
your parents.
that
and
is
stuff.
true.
The
Yeah.
blonde girl from iCarly.
Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your? I don't think you gave your answer yet, Dustin.
Oh, smart.
Let's see. I'm trying to pick some.
Some fucked up ones.
Yeah,
You didn't already have this lined out? Come on, man.
I did, but
Change your mind.
yeah,
That's not dirty enough.
yeah.
Back to Dylan. His facial structure looks like a ferret, I guess.
You already said that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going back to that.
He's
So
just trying to tell you you're cute as fuck and he
Yeah.
wants to cuddle
Okay.
you.
Okay, here we go.
That's what I'm getting.
you also got a lot more in common than you think.
Would you rather?
You got the facial
You also
structure
smell
of a,
like piss every room you go
You
into.
got the facial structure of a honey bun.
Okay, here we go. Would you rather lose the ability to cry or cry every day for 20 minutes randomly?
Lose the ability.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you really don't need to cry. Only bitches
Well, it's
cry.
it's a way to get your emotions out. On the other hand, if you keep your emotions all bottled in, then
It's called being a man.
it's called ended up in a fucking
All you
Dylan
gotta
told me he
do-
doesn't cry.
psych ward
All
somewhere.
you gotta do is drink monsters and punch holes in drywall
There you go.
and wear a wife beater, and you're good to go.
I don't even cry at funerals. I think it's a problem.
That was loud as fuck, wasn't it?
Just old Bourbon Brandon getting his daily dose of bourbon.
All right, I I think that I would, but crying randomly for 20 minutes a day is kind of.
That's the point. Randomly.
Yeah.
You're on the job.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here to get my driver's license renewed. Yeah, that would be a pain in the ass.
Hey, motherfucker, you just cut me off at the lights.
Yeah. Right.
And me, I'm an electrician. So I basically work in construction. One thing you don't want to do is cry on the fucking job site.
I can't help it, guys. I picked this and Would You Rather, and it's.
They'll make fun of you for fucking anything on a
Go out
construction
there and
site.
dig a ditch. Okay.
Construction site. They go, oh, you drinking water, you pussy? It's like, what?
It's high quality H2O.
Yeah.
It's fucking Alaska.
Gatorade is better.
It's fucking Alaskan glacier water.
Yeah, that is a good point though. Like crying randomly for 20 minutes a day would be annoying. So, yeah, maybe don't cry.
It's the random part for me.
Yeah. Okay. So, what if you cried every single day at 8:00 p.m.? Would that change anything?
No, because I do that anyway.
Oh, okay. So then you just picked that one then.
It's a very sad life he's living.
Yeah, I just sit in my car and cry before I come inside.
Looks at himself in the mirror. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Reminds me of that scene off Waterboy where he's wearing the high heels. I just hate. He took my playbook today, and I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
And it cuts down to the phone cord, and it's not even plugged in, so he's
Yeah.
talking to nobody.
And then you got Dustin with lipstick on in the mirror. Would you do me? I'd do me so hard.
Fuck me. I'd fuck me so hard.
All right, so now I've. What was the question again?
You asked it, bro.
Would you rather cry for 20
yeah.
minutes a day randomly or never
Yeah.
cry at all?
Yeah, I'd say never. I think we all said never cry. So, Dustin.
Never cry at all, I would assume.
Yeah, I think we all agree on that.
Okay, here we go. This is a good one right here. Are you guys ready? Would you rather be the ugliest person in the world or smell the worst? There you go.
Ugliest.
Dylan already has both these problems.
Damn. That's deep, bro.
All right. Ugly. Reddit says ugliest.
And still smash more pussy than you.
I feel like, honestly,
No, you've
Okay.
only been with one girl. How have you smashed more pussy than me?
It's 25.
hey, 25 times, all right? So when you do 1 times 25, that's 25 fucking times.
It's how many times I've had sex with this one girl.
All right. I would, okay, so going through this,
25 is more than 0.
I feel like if you were the smelliest person in the world, it'd be a lot harder to get. I mean, it'd be hard to get friends to do everything because that's harder
Yeah.
for somebody to get over the
Exactly.
smell.
You can get over how somebody looks,
Yeah,
even if it's for charity.
take
I
one
really
for the team.
don't like the way this motherfucker looks, but for the sake of looking
Yeah.
like a good person,
He's got a
Let's
good
do it.
He's
Yeah.
got a good personality.
but you don't want to ride
You'd
on
be
a
looking
roller
like,
coaster or something with somebody who smells like fucking 10 pounds of shit.
yeah, not even shit. There's shit that smells worse than shit. Talking about
Knock a fucking buzzard off a gut wagon.
yes.
Gag a maggot.
So that is true. I think being the ugliest person in the world would be a little bit better than the smelliest for sure. So I would say ugliest too.
What about y'all?
Ugliest.
Dylan?
You good over there, man?
Well, can you do anything about it?
No, that's the whole, no.
ugliest.
You cannot remedy the
No,
problem.
it's just your face.
yeah, or the smelliest thing. You can't.
No, you can't do that about it.
Nothing
You could
about
put on all the Axe and deodorant, cologne, whatever the fuck you want to put on, but it's not going to cover up the smell.
So we're talking about cologne, and your first choice is Axe.
Whatever. My whole point was, whatever the fuck you're trying to put on, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Fucking Axe, bro.
Well, yeah, because that's a good example because Axe overpowers everything.
Only douchebags wear Axe. It smells like chemicals. Not.
Douchebags are teenagers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
So Dylan, I don't think you've answered yet.
Definitely ugliest because I'm already pretty ugly, so it's not far off.
I agree with that.
okay, here we
Just
go.
a smooth operator, you know.
We're gonna end this segment with this very, very good would you rather question. Are you ready?
It's the best
Or-
one.
This is the Rapscallion podcast, so it's I prefer question. All right.
Is that what we're on right now?
Okay, so here we go. Would you rather live forever?
Would you prefer to live forever? Come on now, word it properly.
Would you prefer to live forever or not live forever?
These are the questions we need to be asking, bro. That's some real shit.
Bars.
Goddamn, bro, you good, bro? That's what's up. Okay, would you rather be normal or not normal? What the fuck?
Okay,
Would you rather be human or immortal?
I'm just kidding.
It's a
All right.
bro, Ellie.
All right.
It's rhetorical, dog.
Would you rather live forever or wake up every day with a new superpower?
Wake up every day with a superpower.
I don't
Be
know.
in your
That can be
fucking-
pretty problematic.
Hell
Well,
shit.
could one of those superpowers be immortality, or at least close to immortality?
Yeah, but
like,
then you
like
Yeah,
wake up
but
the
you'll
next
lose
day.
it the next day. So you're
Oh, yeah, that's-
immortal for one day.
that's right. I was thinking that you would just
keep all the
keep on-
superpowers.
yeah, you pick one day and then you keep it and then pick a new one the next day. Yeah.
Is that-
I'm
so
immortal, so I'm gonna submerge myself in disease, and then the next day is your superpower is being super sick. And you're already coated in bacteria and viruses.
What a
So
shitty
you die.
superpower.
You die the next day.
It's disease, man.
Yeah, Captain Disease.
Well, that's already Brandon.
All right. So yeah. So in that case,
He's just a walking genital
I
wart.
think that I would. I think that I would. Genital wart. I think that
It's like the Mucinex, man, bro. Yeah.
mucin.
I need to find better taste in women.
I would say a new superpower every day is what I would pick because I honestly would not want to live forever.
No, like honestly, I don't
I would.
even want to live for 100 years.
I thought you might say, honestly, I don't even want to live anymore. It's like, damn, bro.
That's where I thought it was going, dude.
That's deep as shit.
Honestly, I don't even want to live right now.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just praying an asteroid crashes through the roof right now and takes me out. I would never
I just don't want to kill him.
commit suicide,
Yeah.
but if a tree jumped out in front of me, it wouldn't be such a bad thing.
Oh. Okay, bro. I got a therapist number if you need it.
Okay.
Therapies for pussies.
I think live forever, yeah.
I'll just
You'd
wallow
wanna
in
live forever?
Yeah, I
existential
wanna live
crisis.
forever.
Okay, let everybody. Dylan, what do you pick?
Live forever.
Okay, so keep in mind, I'm gonna throw out some scenarios here because in this,
Yeah, my family dies. I have to watch them all die. I have to watch my
In this episode-
kids die.
in this, okay,
Not
no, that's
that
not
bad.
it. That's not even it.
No,
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
so yes,
That's
so
the
not
least of your worries.
so not only do you live longer than all your family, your current family, and friends and everything, but you will never. I mean, I guess you will have only a limited time with every single person in your life.
I think you would live
You
it
know-
more.
Or at some
no.
point. That relationship's going to come to an end, which
So does everybody.
right. Well, here's the thing, right? It's one thing when you know it could end because one of you dies, right? At the end of the day, you will both die eventually. And if you're spiritual or religious, you know, in the hopes one day you'll be reunited. But if you're immortal, that whole worry is one-sided. You just know one day this person who I care so much about will one day cease to exist.
And
I've
then
watched
you,
Vampire. I
and then
watched.
you start it all over again.
Yeah. Do you keep putting yourself through that, or do you just go cold and
Mm-hmm.
just live in isolation for all of eternity?
You just live a bunch of different lives. You live every life you've ever wanted to live.
Yeah, that sounds
Always.
great. That sounds great on paper.
And lonely. Because you got to think about it.
You just start new relationships.
Well, you got to think about this over but the grand
Why
scheme
don't
of things.
Why don't people do that now?
People's spouses die every day, and they go and get in a new relationship.
Yes, but when you go through that trauma over and over again for no limited amount of time,
It's torture at the end of the day. It's going to be
hundreds of
torture
years, hundreds of
eventually.
years. Eventually, you'll probably get to a point where like, I'm not going to create any new relationships because they're just going to fucking
All die.
yeah. Anyways,
But you got
And I
plenty
live.
of time to do it.
yeah, but but you got plenty of time to go through and relive that shit over
When
and
you
over.
don't have an
again.
expiration date, man,
Just be cold-hearted.
It's gonna be,
Don't
yeah,
should be
exactly.
committed.
That's what I'm
exactly-
saying. That's what it's
Yes.
going to turn to. You're going to end up being isolated.
If your time's
Then you won't make
Dracula,
no great
bro. Have you ever
relationships.
heard of the story of Dracula?
Life would be purposeless at that point
Our
because you
time
won't
being
have nothing to live
limited.
for.
is part of what adds value to our life and our relationships. You take away the threat of it all day, one day, all coming to an end.
But if your
What
spouse is
value
also
does it
if your
all have?
spouse is also immortal, then you live forever together.
But
so,
yeah,
they're not.
But that's not in this situation. You're the only one that's immortal.
but you said that takes away the purpose of life. But if y'all both were, then it wouldn't take away the.
Well,
purpose.
yeah, but
You'd
we're
live
not talking
forever.
Well, then
about
that
that.
because you have somebody to. It's about being truly lonely at this point.
I'm already lonely, bro.
You're throwing in hypotheticals to a situation that has already excluded all hypotheticals.
But the situation itself is already hypothetical.
Well, yeah.
So I'm just adding
But
additional
yeah,
hypotheticals to it.
yeah, but
By default, yes.
yeah, but that's not what we're. This is what the situation is. So now, with this, given these terms, you got to choose one. So you still pick live forever.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's move on into. Go ahead, Dylan. What's your rando facts? Dylan's rando. Bring on those facts.
Oh boy, it's good.
You got them.
All right, guys. So it's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Okay.
All right.
So I don't know why, but I think of Dustin when I saw this. Kind of weird, but
Okay.
20% of all marriages globally are between first cousins.
Is it because Dustin's your first cousin?
And
Yeah.
you want to marry him?
And he looks inbred.
You got a crush on It's because he called you cute, huh?
It was
Wait, 20% of all Americans are married to their first cousin? Is that what you said?
globally. 20%
Globally.
of the world's population are married to their first cousins.
That shit's in like
Because
the
you know-
Middle
That's a
East.
high
though.
percentage of
That
a
is
global percentage.
20% of
That's-
8 billion?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's over there in the UK and fucking the Middle East.
It's pretty high
probably.
with the like royal families, and
Yes.
then Muslims. They
Muslims do it too?
Well, that's
They
all how
practice
like
that
the
quite
kings and
often.
queens work. They just
arrange
fucking
marriages with different families, you know,
Yeah.
to strengthen their.
Bloodline?
No, they kept it in the blood so they can
Pure
stay in
breed.
power. That's
It's like
why.
these dogs. That's
that's
why
why
they
you
got
go
all
back
kinds
and-
of medical conditions, because it's a purebred animal is just a line of fucking inbreeding.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's the...
They all have joint problems and shit and everything
That's
like
why their
that.
teeth are all fucked up in the UK. There's a whole bunch of inbreeding going on.
That's actually
For real.
yeah.
Dylan's like, that's actually true.
I mean, if you think about it,
Dylan
Yeah,
is
'cause
the
that's
Dylan is the
all the
fact
royal
man.
families did, dude.
a lot of fucking cousins
Kept
man.
it in the family.
Actually, that's funny that you bring up the teeth thing because that comes to my next fact, where a lot of people, you know, you think, oh, the dentistry has advanced so far that they probably just all had rotted teeth back then. It's actually not true.
They had better teeth health back then.
No, not better, but not
They
as
just-
bad as everybody thinks it is.
Yes, because they didn't eat all the shit we eat today that actually
sugars.
rot our teeth.
Yeah.
The sugars. They literally lived off grains and vegetables, which is like the ideal
And
diet for a dentist.
Yeah.
So they're
But
actually,
they didn't brush their teeth every
Go-
day either,
Well,
though.
everything they had wasn't pumped full of fucking sugar or high fructose corn syrup.
So actually, dental work was more common in the
Barbershops were a lot of
The rich-
barbershops.
yeah, a
were
lot
down.
of barbers and what do you call them? Blacksmiths were the ones
Dentists,
that would pull
yep.
teeth, but the wealthy people are the ones that did actually because they did have like cavities or like what do you call them fillings.
Mm-hmm.
They would use like arsenic and shit.
Yep.
But that was more common in the wealthy because they were the ones that actually had access to fruits and shit that actually had sugars in it.
The sweet
And
shit.
lead.
Yes.
And lead. They
Yeah.
used a lot of lead too, which gave people lead poisoning, and so then they changed the formula. But yeah.
So yeah, their teeth wasn't actually that bad. Actually, let me see if I can find this fact real quick right here. Okay, between the Iron Age and the end of the medieval period, which is a 2,000-year period, less than 20% of the teeth that they recovered appear to show any evidence of tooth decay whatsoever. In America today, it's 30% of teeth show to have evidence of tooth decay.
Damn.
Boom.
That's because our diet is fucking garbage.
Yep.
Yep. Let's garbage diet.
Dude, I have the.
We're not completely blameless in it as consumers, but the people who sell the food are mostly at fault
And actually,
because they know exactly what they're doing.
the dentist pushes for like brushing after every meal and all this shit, but actually the fluoride in toothpaste actually shows to strip your teeth of its enamel, which naturally protects it from bacteria, which furthers the cause of.
Well, that's kind of a catch-22
Decay.
because
For water too.
because fluoride does help, but it's too much. Exactly.
It's
when
very
they start
minuscule
when they-
compared to the damage it does.
Yeah, when they put into the it's just like anything. Too much is the bad thing. When they put it into the water and everything else, you're getting. But even though fluoride has
Very small, minimal effects on your teeth, in a good.
well, it does
way.
help your teeth though. I mean, it does.
Every time I go to
No,
the
no, no,
dentist,
no.
man, I have
Very
cavities.
Ever since they
No matter
introduced,
what.
ever s-
But the harm it causes your teeth outweighs the minimal effect it has. Beneficial effect, anyways.
All right.
Well,
Well, that's where we're gonna go.
that's.
That's where we're gonna end it, and we're gonna
Yes,
go straight
sir.
to Dustin.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Everything Rapscallion Podcast. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you're notified every time we release a new episode. Follow us on Patreon. I mean, support the Patreon, of course. It's only $2. You get exclusive content, much more. Like our TikTok.
Peace.
Don't be a hoe and leave 5 stars.
Thank you for listening to the Rapscallions podcast.